let's go from this to this. Hello and welcome back. My name's Aaliyah. I'm an underwater photographer, and today we're gonna edit some photos I took of some Australian fur seals. Let's get into it. Here's our photo for today. Not the best, technically speaking. Very overexposed, but it's okay. I actually prefer to shoot slightly overexposed, I think, than slightly underexposed, just because it's a bit easier to edit. So watch this. First thing we're gonna do is play with this parametric curve and bring down the shadows. And then I think the highlights are already too high, so maybe we'll even bring down the highlights a little bit and those mid-tones like that. Looking good. I'm gonna make it a little bit darker, increase the contrast. Shadows can go up because I want to see the little faces of the Australian fur seals, and whites can go up, blacks can go down. I don't really think there's much to white balance here. Let's see. Okay, maybe a little bit, but I'm probably still gonna play around with that. I can see that the top now is looking kind of pink since I've white balanced it, so I'm going to go into the pinks and maybe pull it towards the purples. Maybe it did a little bit. But yeah, I think there's actually not much masking to do right now, so let's increase the clarity. Oh yeah, like you can already see that there's actually little tiny faces here that are so cute. Are you kidding? We can decide how we feel about the greens. Like there's beautiful kelp that's underneath them. We can take the saturation up or down. I might bump it towards the blue because I think that was my first edit and I thought it was cool looking. Play with that. The aquas, what do we want to do with those? I kind of like the vibe because it was not like this deep blue. It was more of like a greeny teal blue in the water. So I actually kind of like this vibe as we have it. But let's see what we do with the blues. So we pull them towards this way, we get more green, pull them this way, more purple. Kind of like a little green, too bright. I like the darker blue. I feel like that's so fun. Cool, and then I think the last thing I'll do is make a linear gradient on the bottom just to add to the depth of the image a little bit. Yeah, I think that's pretty fun. Okay, we went from this really overexposed image to this super colorful, playful one, which didn't require too much editing. Truly, it was just the exposure that really needed to be manipulated, and the rest was very much aesthetic. And this is not normally my style. It's very multicolored. It kind of looks like a rainbow, but I really like it. So screw style. Yeah, they're incredibly playful. Like one of my favorite dives ever is diving with fur seals here in Australia, and they just whirl around you, they dance. The more you dance, the more they dance. They're genuinely so curious, and that is one of the most connected I've felt to any animal in the water that I've experienced so far. It's being face to face with one of these fur seals, and it's absolutely amazing. Oop. All right, well, that's all for me. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.